What do you do if arrested by the police? Law and order for any organization, group, or country is like good food and medicine for the body. For the body to perform optimally, you need to maintain it with good food, tested and trusted medication. The world sees anarchy as violence and as such dangerous, unsafe, and a threat to human coexistence. To curtail this, law and order is elevated and institutionalized in every governance. Laws are therefore made with sanctions, and sanctions without enforcement is a nullity. Sanctions are meant to deter, to protect, and to reform. Where it deters and protects, the need to arrest will not arise. But where this is not the case, the power to arrest and prosecute crystallizes so as to pave way for reformation. The power to arrest means the power to deprive a citizen of his liberty within the confines of the law. It must therefore be exercised fairly, responsibly, without bias, and of course according to the dictates of the law. Any contrary approach is arbitrary and vehemently opposed by the law as an infringement on your rights. Hi, I am Arred, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Legal Tips with Arred. If this is your first time with me, I am super glad that you are here. Please subscribe. It is absolutely free. What's more, that's the encouragement I need to do more. Have you been seeing my videos but yet to subscribe? Why? We all love being appreciated, so please don't make me an exception. Are you already a family? I do appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. But please take it further. Like, comment, and share to others. Now let's get down to the business of the day. What do you do if arrested by the police, whether justly or unjustly? Remember, by our laws, you are innocent until proven guilty by a competent court of law. The power to arrest and prosecute is not a license for the police to witch hunt, punish, or kill at will, or a weapon to demean or embarrass or belittle anyone or settle scores. But considering that we cannot wipe out human error, bias, selfishness, and self-serving tendencies, what do you do to maintain your desired and legitimate status quo if and when you are arrested by the police for something you know nothing about, or even know something about, pending the determination of your case? When faced with an arrest, especially when innocent and confused on what the arresting officers are talking about, the first instinct is for you to fight. It's very natural. Some call it self-defense, but that may not be the right approach when being arrested by the police, as you may be slammed with resisting arrest. Rather, self-control and caution should be activated. What you are trying to do here by activating self-control and caution is preserving your liberty and dignity. Dignity and rash behavior do not belong in the same camp. So therefore, what do you do? Number one, stay calm and don't resist arrest. Don't resist arrest here means don't try to run away when the police have already caught you or they are in your house. Don't fight to free yourself. Don't use abusive words. When you are civil and calm, you can think rationally. Being rational will shape the course of events for you positively. Oh yes, I know. So don't shut me down yet. There may be exceptions, but trust me, the benefits of remaining calm and rational far outweighs otherwise. Number two, calmly find out from the arresting officer while you are being arrested. Open up a dialogue, a conversation. Some arrest missions have been suspended at this stage of civil interaction. Again, civil interaction. The possibility of you being at the wrong place or the police targeting the wrong person is not zero. Where the arrest is definite, still remain calm. Number 3, request to see your lawyer if you have one, and if not, get your family involved to get you one. Again, I said, don't resist the arrest, don't fight, don't abuse, but in calmness. Let your family member follow up on what has happened and what needs to be done. At the point of being arrested, the arresting officer should have said something like, you are under arrest for XYZ. You have the right to remain silent, as anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Whether that is said or not, please note that the first right you have is the right to speak with your lawyer before any interrogation and to have your lawyer present while being interrogated. Number 5, the convention in our climb is to ask you to write a statement. You have the right to choose not to write or sign any document without the advice or presence of your lawyer. In fact, you have the right to remain silent. You have the right not to write anything. Emphasis here is don't succumb to intimidation. Number 6, the law protects you against incriminating yourself. Do not be intimidated into admitting any crime or any offense that you know that you are not guilty of. So please don't say yes when your answer should be no, simply because you want the police to let you be. Number 7, keep track of everything that goes on during the arrest, including the names of the officers. You can never tell. You might need me for that human rights violation if you have done the above and still find yourself violated. When I speak as above, my people are always quick to say, Madam, you are delusional. In Nigeria, you cannot be arrested and not pay the police, guilty or not, to be released. The police is your friend and bail is free is only true on the walls of police stations, they say. My response has always been quietly shaking my head, because unfortunately, the percentage of truth in that assertion is nearer the 100. But I will always say this. When you know your rights and choose to be on the side of the law and shove desperation to the back seat and decide to be the change that we preach, getting your right becomes easy, because even the lawbreakers in police uniforms know their limits. I hope this makes sense, and if so, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Also, turning on the notification bell is a win-win. Until then, remain blessed.